made me love gardening the way you usually have romance with the plants.
My mom has always hated farming, but has been able to grow and maintain an edible garden. So I'm here to ask her why she has embraced and accepted to grow her own food at home.
Mommy, you've always hated gardening. You've always hated farming. So why have you decided to keep your garden and grow an edible garden?
I decided to enjoy gardening just because you made me love gardening the way you usually have romance with the plants. Always with the plants. When you didn't grow up with someone that loves gardening or planting, but you on your own just develop that interest as if it is an inborn thing. So you encouraged me, even when I resisted it. You encouraged me seriously, and now when I started doing it, I saw the benefits. The benefits is too numerous to mention. Just imagine yourself waking up in the morning, entering your garden. You want to drink tea, like I'm a tea lover. I just collect several plants, put them together, put inside kettle and boil my tea. No, add my honey or my sugar. I'm done. I grow my herbs. I no longer buy Lipton, coffee and other things like Tetley tea that I usually take. I no longer buy them. For almost 2-3 years now, I've been taking my herbs as my tea. And taking my herbs as my tea made me, I don't take any drug at all. Because
How old are you right now?
Well, I'm almost 61 years. By October, I'll be 61. So, and before that time, I've stopped taking anything medicine. In short, hospital. I can't remember when I went to hospital in my... I no longer wear glasses. I used to take BP drugs. I no longer take BP drugs. I used to have this heart palpitation. I no longer have high heart palpitation. And in short, they are numerous. I don't talk about any sugar something. You know, I drink mineral always now. Because when I drink finish, I know what to take to neutralize the effect of the sugar. But it's not an excuse for those who want to drink mineral. But it's a bad habit that I almost want to see how I can stop it. Then, when I want to cook, if I want to cook vegetable, some people will say they want to cook water leaf soup. They just take ugu and water leaf and cook. I take about 6 vegetables to plant, 6 vegetables to cook my soup, and they are all from my garden. I combine this, combine that, and this one will bring yeast nutrient, this one will bring yeast nutrient, this one will bring yeast test, and I use them to cook. And when you test the soup, you will say, ah, wow, because you cannot find them in the market one time. You can find ugu in the market, you will not find longevity spinach in the market. You can find ugu in the water leaf in the market. You might not see spinach at that particular time. You might not even see it in the market, except you go to a special market like fruit garden and once in a while you see it. It's not even always there. So what are you talking about? Look at my okra now. You just take a snapshot of my okra. You can see my okra. This okra is a testing ground. Now I'm going to plant okra. I'm going to line it like 10 bags. And that 10 bags, if I want to cook for a whole family, will be enough for me. Okra is no longer going to be seasonal. As long as there is water and there is manure, my what do you call it? I collect manure and you give me also.
Speaking about manure, so what do you grow your food? How do you fertilize the plant organically? What do you do?
You taught me how to make my organic manure now. Plus the little ones I know just from researching too. I use my plantain leaf. I use my kitchen scrap. I collect anywhere they weed around the neighborhood and they bring their grass out. I will look for who will go and collect that grass for me, and I will bag the grass with other kitchen scrap and leave it for some time. When it decays, I'll put it inside my this thing. My rice water, I don't waste it. I love taking soya milk. My soya milk, I don't waste it. That byproduct that comes after soya milk, I don't waste it. I ferment it. I pour water inside it, ferment it. It gets rotten. I use the water to water my this. I have many numerous things.
How many times do you water your plant fertilizer?
Sometimes I do it every 2 weeks,
Okay.
2 times in a month.
Alright.
Sometimes I even forget. I will just carry whatever I bring out, like a rice water that I left overnight, and pour in. I don't waste my rice water. My rice water is my major organic this thing. But I cut moringa. See moringa. I cut moringa leaf, put inside my rice water. I cut any other fresh leaf I see around, put inside my rice water. Allow it to ferment, and now use it. I have many things I use as a manure. In short, I create my manure the way my spirit leads me. I came from a large family. In that large family, we didn't have plenty of land to farm. It's just small land they shared to Papa and my uncles and the extended other family members. So my mom had only one small space to plant togo and other things. So, and we are not part of it. It's only when she wants to go and harvest garden egg we will join her, because we want to snack on the garden egg. Then when I was marrying, prayed not to marry where they have land. Honestly, I did that prayer. I prayed not to marry where because I don't want to engage myself in what I didn't grow up with. So luckily for me, when I married your father, they didn't have any place to farm on except land he bought to build, and he started buying. And Mama was not taking me to farm because I was small. So she would say, no. You understand? And I stayed in the house. When she comes back, she will say, we will just do one or two things. After gathering all the things, Mama will be the one to cook, but I will do all the preparations. That was why I grew up with that idea. Until recently, I didn't know. Till tomorrow, I don't know how to play Sogo very well. I always ask you. For a long time, this one plot of land wasting here, nothing was on it. It was just leaf that grow natural. All those wild leaves that grow, we harvest them. There was a time I packed 9 inches block here, 3,000 9 inches block. You understand? So when I removed it, the thing even helped me. There was no grass again, nothing to grow. So, but because I was never involved in planting, when you now entered into farming, just because I don't know how you manage to just love planting. Ogo didn't germinate early, and I told you, I don't know how I turned the ogo. You said put it this way, and you said put it this way, and I now positioned it. When I positioned it, it germinated. When we planted this one too, I said, why is not doing well? Maybe because of my hand and so and so on. You said I should arrange it. When I arrange it, look at the product of that arrangement. So I'm beginning to like. So I started putting small things. Anytime I go to market buy things.
Plus the ones I left when I was gathering.
Yes. And anytime I go to market to buy things, anything I buy, I will just drop it carelessly and it will grow. That's how I started. This my leaf. You left it here. My leaf. This sweet grape is your own. You left it. Okay, spinach is part of what you left behind. Cuban, oregano. This one came last year. You gave it to me last year. This leaf, this spinach, you gave it to me. Meat too is a byproduct of your leftovers. But I keep nurturing them. Tobacco is, since you say it's snake, because most times I careless snake repellent. Most times I usually leave the front door open. So I don't want any strange thing to come and crawl inside.
So that's why you planted
in front, here, 2 sides, so that if this one is coming this way, this will chase it out. You coming this way, to chase it out.
So let me take you guys back to my garden, to this morning before going to my family house and interviewing my mom. I harvested these snake tomatoes because she loves them. Since I started harvesting them, she doesn't use the regular tomatoes anymore because these are her favorite. Anyway, she makes a type of drink with it, and I want her to show me. So I'm harvesting both the ripe and unripe ones for her, so that she can, when she's done with these ones will be ripening. This is what I am taking to her. Okay.
if you see how I like this native tomatoes, maybe when we were eating it, I was ignorant of it too, when they were using it when we were small. But if you see the way, oh, if you see how I love these tomatoes, I will tell you what I do with it. Chey, this is too good. Do you know that this is richer than cucumber, the regular cucumber? And more so, it is chemical free. You know the soil you planted it on. Yes, that is it. You know the soil you planted it on. Not only do you know the soil you planted, you know what you fed the manure you gave the plant. So I don't dechemicalize it any longer. What I do, I just remove the inside, scoop it. When I scoop it finish, you see this up layer. Before I scoop it, I will brush it, clean it, use salt. Use salt to clean it in case if anything touched it. After removing the this, I want to do it for you so that you see how I do it.
Alright.
Let me do it for you. Let me show you how I use this tomatoes. But if I want to activate it fast to drink it maybe this evening, this already prepared one that is that has already fermented, I just take small, add to it, cover it. This quantity is not enough. It's because that's what you want. Cover it, keep it. This, see it now. You want me to drink something? You want? I don't put it in the fridge until after 2 days, but I'll be drinking it every morning. I drink a glass. Let me tell you what since I've started taking it, how I feel. It helps me to sleep very well, though I've been sleeping well too, but I know that relaxation I experience when taking it in the night is like extraordinary.
Does it have any alcohol in it?
Yes, when it ferments longer, it gives.
How long do you need to ferment it?
To brew to alcoholic level.
How long do you need to ferment it before drinking?
Just say 2 days. I can still do it in the evening and take it in the morning. Okay, let's say 2 days.
So then what's the shelf life?
Well, you determine the shelf life by how you are using it. If you are not getting any nutrient from it again, is it not better to discard it? This one now that you are seeing here is almost 5 days and I've been taking it.
Do you need to refrigerate or it can be on the counter?
If you are topping water, it can be on the counter. If you are not topping water, you can refrigerate it because it will start forming that small bubble.
So I hope you enjoyed that brief interview with my mom and getting her to open up on why she hated farming so much that she almost discouraged me from living my plant life. This vegetable growing on the roof of her garage is proof that everybody has a green thumb. For a long time, my mom believed that ugu vegetable will never do well as long as she's the one that put the seed in the ground. But I had to tell her that you need to know the right position that the ugu seed has to be before it germinates. If you don't plant it correctly, it will never germinate. If you don't know the position of the seed the ugu has to be in the soil, it will not germinate. If you also do not know how to care for your ugu plant, it will not do well. So I told her what to do, and look at the ugu plant. Look at that. It is doing so well and bringing out lots of pods for her to replant. Into my mom's garden. This is where she has her spinach growing, and then she has okra as well. Very healthy okra. Very healthy okra. Look at where she's growing them. In a bag. 2 in a bag, two in a bag. We're going to bring this down. See the weather. It wants to rain. Look at the weather there. Threads. Just see, it's almost falling. Oh my God.
I was trying to avoid 1, 2, 3, 4.
My mom said. Made by her.
Cared by her. Always being cared by her.
Made.
See, the plantain is almost ripe.
Wait, let me see. Wow.
Thank God, because it was hiding. That was why. Shift.
See, imagine harvesting this plantain from your home garden every month.
Every time I visit my family house, there is always something to harvest and take back home. I always take something from my garden to my family house, and then when I'm returning, I will take something from my mom's garden back to my own house. Isn't that cool? If I'm not taking plantain, I'm either taking bananas or cocoa or one thing or the other from my mom's garden. Thank you so much for watching this video to this level, and let me know what you think. Don't forget to also drop a like and a comment to show your support for this channel. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.